Hi everybody, Pat Huntoon here from Technique Junkies, and today I'm going to be just playing with a stencil and some inks and some pixie sprays and layering inks on top of one another to kind of get a cool effect. Now I am going to start with just a white 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 piece of paper because I want a 5 by 5 card to make out of this. So that is the dimensions I'm starting with. And all I'm going to do to start is I'm going to take my blending brushes, and these are, you could find these in the TechniqueJunkies.com store. These are just black handled blending brushes, and I'm just going to push some ink through here and ink up this 80-pound cardstock. I believe this is Cougar Opaque, or it's Nina Solar White, one of the two. I use them pretty interchangeably. And what I don't want is those brush marks. So I'm just going to go over this a few times to get the color intensity that I want. Nice and smooth on here. Nice and smooth. I'm using Aladine ink and merge sod. And I'm sure I butchered the French pronunciation of that, but this is the ink I'm using. So it's blue surf, I believe it is, or blue ocean. I'm just going to put some there in the corner to start, and then I'm going to take just my rag here and just wipe off most of that blue. And I'm going to do the emerald next, and I'm just going to do that randomly along and overlap some of that. I do like the foam top to these ink pads. I think they lend themselves beautifully to picking up ink, and if I even wanted to do this, I could do this with these. They move really nicely for that. And I'm going to have to do that whole color like that and then blend it. So, but you can do that too. Okay, so I've got two colors there, and I think for my third color, use the Petrol, which is a different blue. It's more of a, well, you see, it's more of a jeans blue. So I'm going to put that on there next. So now I have just a pretty blended background. And now I'm going to take this, which is a splatter stencil from a Colorful Life Designs, Spatter I think it is, and some pixie spray. I'm going to put some pixie spray on the back and let this sit for a minute or so. Let just kind of get tacky. Pixie spray is made by Thermoweb. It's a low-tack adhesive used for adhering these stencils to a piece of paper, and it pulls right back off again. So I'm going to put this over the top. Now there's a couple of things I can do with this. I can spray right over the top of this and add a pretty spray color through there, or I can just take another color, the Nui here, and go right over the top. Peel it off. Oh, isn't that cute? All right, but before I peel it off, I actually think I'm going to turn it and have those be in kind of different directions a little bit. And now I think I'm going to use some spray. Let's use Mindaro, which is a yellow, and it's not going to compete with those. So whenever you use these sprays, you always want to roll them. You don't want to shake them. And spray that over it. Just get it off the top of the stencil so it doesn't get on my hands. And let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. So look how cool that turned out. Really, really cool. It's shimmery and it's fun and it's cool. And it's just a little bit different of a way that you can use your blending brushes and your stencils to create a really kind of cool background. See, I don't know if you're catching that shimmer on there. It's nice and shimmery and it's kind of dotty, and that's a lot of fun. So that's a quick little way to use your stencils. I hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for watching. Bye now.